Yo guys, in this video I'll be showing you guys a free strategy that you can use to scalp to grow a small account from small to big. All right, so if you want to get every gist in this video, you get ahead and watch the video to the end so you don't miss any information in this video. All right guys, before we proceed, if you watch the previous video, I'm going to be showing the settings of the previous strategy we showed here, so you guys can also benefit from that. All right, so in that video I'll be showing the strategy, the settings of the last strategy in this video. Okay, so if you want to know how to use that strategy, you can check on the last video we posted here, and then you'll be able to get the how it works. All right, so now let us proceed and see how we can set in the last strategy video. All right, so remember, before we proceed, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like the video, and comment on the comment section. I'll be right there to respond to you as soon as possible. All right, this strategy is amazing and you don't want to miss out. All right, now in the last video we are going to be showing the settings. In the settings here we just have the main chart and the indicator chart, so we are only interested in this particular sorry in this particular window, this one and this one. That is for the last video. Okay, so if you didn't watch the last video, you have to go ahead and watch it so that you know how it works. Okay, first of all, we check on into the moving average. All right, so here we have the period here is 35, right? We have the shift is 0, we have the method exponential, apply to close, and that is it. I changed my color to color blue. All right, so you can do that. So after you have done that, you save it and you go back again. Then the next one, we are going to be going into, we are clicking into this plus button here. You search for relative strength index. All right, in the list. Now you get to relative strength index. You see that we have period 12, apply to close, and then for my level, you see I have level 5 and 15. So you can put in the levels you want here, and I put the line to be black, right? So that is the level of the relative strength index. And the next thing you are going to be looking at is that you're going to be click on this plus icon here, and then you find your envelopes, right? So at the envelope here we have period 14, here we have shift 0, deviation here is 0.001, method is simple, apply to close, right? So the level, there is no level, none, right? Upper band and lower band should be the same color. Okay, the upper band and the lower band should be the same color of your bag. That's the same color. You can choose any color of your choice, but I choose the color of blue. All right, so after that we're going to be having something like this. Let me show you guys that indicator. This is so you see how it works. So this is it, guys. This is that particular indicator where we did yesterday. We are using 1000 for this particular setup. All right, so this is it, guys. So this is the indicator, right? So I will not explain how to use it in this particular video. If you want to understand how to use it, how to set your take profits and your stop losses, then you get to the last video and watch it, or check on this video description. You're going to see a link to that video, and then you watch it, and then you get the information you are supposed to get. Right, so now let us proceed to today's video. So I'm going to minimize this particular indicator. So we are doing another one today, and this is just a simple one for scalping. Yes. So we're going to be scalping with this particular indicator, and it's amazing. You can use it on M15 or M10 or M5. It depends on the one you want to use, right? So, and it works both on a trending and non-trending markets, right? But there are rules you have to follow before you can use the indicator effectively. Okay, there are rules you need to follow before you can use the indicator effectively. So before we can make our trade very effective, then we are going to add to the main chart M200 average. So we're going to be adding to inside the main chart, we're going to be adding 200 exponential moving average, right? So that will be our trend. That will be our trend indicator. Okay, so let me choose this color. That will be our trend indicator. All right, so that is the one, the that is this one here. That is this one here, right here. So that is the 200. Let me change the color to something else so that I can differentiate it very clearly. Let me change the color to this so that I can actually differentiate it very well. Right, so now you have seen the color of that indicator. I'm not really going to show you guys the settings in this video, right? So you're just going to learn. If you want to get the settings, like I use as usual, how you must be a subscriber in this channel. You subscribe to the channel and like the video and comment on the comment section. I'll be dropping the settings also on the Telegram channel. Check on the video description. You will see a link to the Telegram channel and then you join. Right, so now let us proceed and see how this indicator works. It's simple strategy that you can use to scalp the market, right? So but you have to be paying attention to see how it works. Now this is how it works. Let me show you guys. First of all, we want to see the market below the 200 EMA, right? That is the first entry confirmation. You have to wait for the price to be below the 200 EMA. And the second entry, you must find that ADS is above level 30. This is ADS indicator. It should be above level 30, and the stochastic oscillator must be crossing down below this level here, level 80, right? So that is that about that. Okay, don't go and think that this, as I call the name here, you got the settings, because the settings inside you might not know, you might not know about that. So you have to get it. Maybe watch the next video. I'll send the signals here. Now this is entry. We have got entry right here. Look at this, guys. This guys, the market is crossing below the 200 moving average below right here, right? Now if you look here, you see that ADS is above level 30 right here. So this one is settled. Now we are waiting for a point where the stochastic oscillator is going to cross below level 80. I think at this point here we are going to be taking our entry. This is going to be our entry, first entry. We have another entry here. You know why? Because this thing is still above and this is below level 200, right? So this entry here is still valid because these two have, you see, they have already met already, right? So if I check, if I check more here, if I check more right about here, you see that at this point here that we're supposed to take entry right here, this one is already above, so there is no valid entry, and this one too is below, so the entry is not valid. We have to ignore this one. This is to filter the trade that we're taking, right? And let's check another example so that we can know that we can actually take more trades. Now look at this point here. At this point we have the market crossing below the level of 200, the EMA 200 on the main chart, and the ADS is above level 30 right about here. So these two have been met. So the next thing we should wait for is a cross below the stochastic oscillator 80. Now look at this a cross right here. That is the valid entry. We'll take that entry. Now this and that cross here is also valid. We are taking because we still have a this market below level EMA 200. So the entry is still valid. Alright, so until a point where market goes above, like at this point now that we have market above here, that's when we will now stop to look for entry until that it comes below again, right? So how much is your TP? When are you going to take your take profit? If you are going to take in this trade, when is your take profit going to be, right? So at this point, yeah, this is actually a trade that you can use to take a long trade, right? You can choose to take long trade at the same time, but for safety, we're using M5 for this strategy. So you can be going for 5 candlestick on the M5. That is going to be 25 minutes, right? So you can go for 5 to 10 candlesticks, 5 to 10 candlesticks, and that is over. That's amazing, guys. So if we see that market has come below here, let me check here. You see it come below here, and we have this above these points, right? And then there is a cross below here, as a cross below here. We should see that we have gotten 2 entries right here, two good entries. Even if this one did not give us up to 10 candlestick, this one did give us beyond 10 candlestick. So you are going to be trading with you are going to be trading smart instead, right? So that's now look at here too. Price is below level EMA 200. Now entry is in because this is above level 13, so this entry here is valid. The entry we are seeing here is valid, right? Here too is valid, right? So these are entries. If you can take it, if you are taking 5 candles to 10 candles, you are safe. Let me say 5 candles at least. You're going to make yourself a lot of profit, right guys? That is just a simple way to scalp the market effectively. This is for Boom 1000. You can use it for any other pair you want to use it for, but I'm using Boom 1000 as a case study in this video, right? I'm using Boom 1000 as a case study in this video. So guys, study the chart very well. Watch the video again over and over again, understand the concept of how it works, and then apply. And remember, you should also learn to apply a management so that you don't go and over leverage, because actually this is very effective. The indicator is very effective, right? It's very effective. Just apply risk management and you are good to go. Apply risk management and you are really good to go. Okay, now what is your stop loss? Naturally, your stop loss should be the recent high before that cross. That's your stop loss. You look for the recent high, the recent high when market has crossed. Now, like at this point here, if I should take a trade right here, we have a close bit. Sorry about this. We have market closing below here and this is above here, so and this entry here is valid. So where's my SL? My SL should be above the recent high. This is the recent high, so that is my stop loss, right? Even if I enter from here, my SL should be the recent high, which is here. So you see, so now that is how to set your stop losses and all that. So this is a very mind-blowing strategy that you don't want to miss. So watch to the end. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment on the comment section. I will respond to you as soon as possible. It's very important. And also join the Telegram channel. The links on the video the description will drop the settings right there as soon as possible. Okay, all right, and come back again to watch the next video. Maybe I want to drop these settings on the next video, like I did in the last video we did. All right, see you in the next video. Until then, admin humble effects. Enjoy.